Hello, and welcome back to Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Last time, we made our way over to Agate Village and managed to purify our Teddiursa, who is now very good, actually, with the move Return, which scales the damage based on the friendship that we have with it. And now we're making our way over to Mount Battle, where someone knows something about some suspicious characters who were seen in the desert. And they almost certainly have something to do with the shadow Pokemon that have been popping up around here. It's been a while, Mount Battle. I've literally taken you on like at least 300, if not more, battles at Mount Battle, just because you have to. Well, didn't we meet at Gadian Port? Have you come to train? This is an excellent place for people to train. I've trained here myself. Back then, I only sought to become more powerful. I didn't need any other reason. As a result, I attained this status. But now, I've taken to questioning my motive for getting power. I wonder what I am fighting for. I ponder if I am putting my Pokemon under cruel stress. That's why I urge you to look into yourself. Ask yourself why you want to become stronger before you take that path. You know what? Actually, based reasoning. Team Plasma type talk right there. You've come to Mount Battle. Are you here to train as a trainer of Pokemon? Sure. Ah, very well. If you train at your age, you will certainly become a fine Pokemon trainer one day. Oh, big-ass Delcatty. Buenos noches. Should I go for it? Maybe I'm not ready for this. I'm having trouble deciding if I should take on the Mount Battle Challenge or not. Now, what should I do? I don't know, man. How many Pokemon do you got? If it's less than 6, maybe not. But maybe. Maybe you can take on the first, 3 sections. I'm going to collect Pokemon coupons so I can get some new moves for my Pokemon. See that man in white sitting on the bench? He teaches Pokemon moves in exchange for Poke coupons. You can earn Poke coupons even while you're battling. Oh, battle is a cool place. But they're supposed to be training rookies right now, so they won't let you take on the challenge as usual. Be it a move that was never learned or a move once learned and forgotten. If moves are what Pokemon need, I'm the man. All it takes are some Poke coupons for me, the move teacher, to teach your Pokemon those moves that you want and a whole lot more. So, are there any Pokemon that want to learn a new move or two? Okay, so we can use this if we evolved Jolteon earlier. I think we'll be able to remember any moves that Eevee would have learned once Jolteon hits those levels. I think. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but it's fine. There will be times like this. Drop in when you need me. My name is the Move Deleter. Like my name suggests, I can make Pokemon forget their moves. Well, lad, should I make your Pokemon forget any moves? Nope, we're good. Come see me if you would like any of your Pokemon to unlearn moves. It's kind of worthless in this game because there's no HMs. I do not have any Poke coupons. I am all right. Who is the fellow I gotta talk to for this weird and mysterious information? Hello, and welcome to our Pokemon Center. Yeah, I'll heal up. Sounds good. Maybe we do have to take on the Mount Battle Challenge in order to get this information. I'm A-okay with that. Nothing like a bunch of battles to keep me entertained. Let's quickly take a look in here. Yeah, it's just storage, nothing else. I figured it was like that. That's how you saved in the last game, but thankfully you can just save for free now without having to go somewhere specific. Welcome to Mount Battle. Would you care to take our challenge for training? You battle till you're knocked out. Unfortunately, we're not open to the public right now. The facilities are closed for training novice trainers. Oh, you're not here to train? You came to see Vander, one of the area leaders? Actually, Vander is in charge of the rookie training session. He's inside right now. If you're in a hurry, you may enter through here. Okay, well, we're not taking on the challenge now. It's okay. That's not what we're here for anyways. We're not here to battle in order to grow stronger. We're here to battle in order to put an end to some weird shadow Pokemon shenanigans. Oh, you're gonna battle me anyways, aren't you? Oh, I just finished training now, but a challenger's already here. Oh, what to do? Oh, I know what to do. Okay, yeah, we are gonna have to go through the gauntlet. Makes sense. Beauty Miru. Wurmple and Wingull. Already been over both of these Pokemon. That makes my job easier. This should also be a walk in the park. It does give us a chance to test out Return, though. And that Wurmple's looking mighty returnable. Let's bite the Wingull since Bug resists Dark, and then return the Wurmple. Get him out of here! Don't give him his silk jacket. Wingull, of course, survives. because Eevee's going to be kind of weak for a little bit, but that's okay. Still not sure which one I'm going to evolve it into. I guess it really depends on our team composition. I'm assuming I will, in fact, get access to the other evolution stones. If I'm wrong about that, I'm totally fine with Jolteon. But if we do get, yeah, return to basically the same amount of damage as a Shadow Rush, which is nice. If we do get the other ones, though, that'll make my choice in choosing which ones to evolve it into a lot easier. If I have to do Flareon, I will, but like I said, it is the weakest out of the evolutions right now. I think Espeon and Vaporeon might technically be the best, but Jolteon's also really good. Umbreon's pretty good, but like Flareon, it suffers from having just not a whole lot of moves that are good for it. I think its best physical Dark-type move is Bite for now. It learns Crunch eventually. Wow, I already knew it! We weren't ready. In one of the generations, but I don't think Generation 3 is when it learns Crunch. Oh, you came to see Vander? So I wasted a battle on you? Vander is teaching some rookie trainers in his zone up ahead. Okay, sounds good. I'm honestly okay with any of them, though. I will take Flareon if I have to. It's just that I'm gonna be stuck unoptimally using special type moves when my highest stat is my physical attack. Oh, I'm really nervous. I wonder if I can make it as a trainer. So, I hold a Pokeball in my right hand like this. Oh, forget it. I'll just try it instead of thinking about it. Thankfully, in Mount Battle, your team does get healed between every single battle, which is very nice. They could have been mean about it and make it so that way you have to use items between each one. But no, thankfully they're nice. Swablu is a normal flying type. It itself is very awful. It's a terrible... I didn't heal up. Never mind, I was wrong. You don't heal up in between battles. They are mean about it. There are checkpoints, though, in which you can heal up. Now I'm remembering. Or it's because I'm just not doing the Mount Battle Challenge, and that's why I'm not healing up. Honestly, couldn't tell ya. Straight up don't remember. Swablu does, however, evolve into an incredibly good Dragon Flying type Altaria, but it takes a very long time to do that. It's kind of like a Magikarp situation, even though Generation 3 had its own Magikarp in the form of Feebas. I've used a Swablu once. It was very painful until it got up to an Altaria, and then it helped me sweep the whole of Emerald. Like, Emerald was kind of a joke once it evolved into an Altaria, but before then, oh boy, it was not fun. I basically had to use swap training. This one's pretty bulky, though, I'll give it that. Maybe it's just really high in its defense stat. Just possible. I don't know what this Swablu's got going on. Tadeusa gets a level up. Didn't quite check what it was. It looked like it was okay, not great. Oh, of course, it lowered Eevee's attack. Oh, and it works on both. That makes sense. That's why it was still standing after a return and a bite. Eevee sure does just roll up into a ball and Sonic its way over at its opponents, huh? Let's go. These fights are pretty easy, which makes sense. It's still the beginning of the game. Why, you're making me lose confidence. That's okay. You're way too strong to be training in Area 1. Huh? You came to see Vander? Oh, no wonder. I think Vander is still teaching out here. You may even see him in the next zone. Fun fact, to train all of my Pokemon in Pokemon Coliseum, I just did Mount Battle over and over again, because it is the fastest way to gain experience. That's right, in a double battle, it's important that you understand the attributes and abilities of two Pokemon together. Okay, Vander, it makes sense. Oh, are you a knockout battle challenger? I hate to disappoint you, but we're not running the challenge right now. We're in training, you see. Oh, Egan sent you to see me. Oh, to hear about the desert. Understood. I'll be happy to give you my account, but before I do that, I've got a little request. Just on appearance, you look to be an outstanding trainer. I'm certain my eyes aren't deceiving me. So, here's my request. To finish up my novice trainer session, I'd like you to treat him to a battle. Thank you for training with me. Sounds good. Bardo. It's one letter away from a Dragon Ball character. Duo. Generation 1, normal flying type. Fortunately, it once again suffers from there just being better flying types you can get in the game. But it's decent. You can do stuff with it. Its move pool, I think, is decent, and it gets Tri-Attack, which is always nice. And then Spoink, Generation 3, pure Psychic type. Again, I feel like I'm going to be saying this with a lot of the Pokemon. There are better options. It's okay. It's got pretty good defenses. Fun fact about it, apparently in lore, if it ever stops bouncing, its heart will stop, because springing its tail is how it keeps its heart beating. I will get you to remember that, please, in a couple seconds here. Odor Sleuth. I'm Canadian, and it took me way too long when I was younger to realize that I was saying odor, because here in Canada we spell odor with a U, so I had no idea what the hell that word was. Eventually I got it though, once I learned that was the American spelling. Yeah, so just keep in mind, yeah, its tail kind of stopped springing there, didn't it? Duo, wow, that's a, you know what, pretty decent peck. Unfortunately, I am much higher level than you, and you're not going to survive the Metal Claw. Goodbye! Do I have any fun facts about the Duo? Oh yeah, both of its heads are completely independently sentient. And when it evolves, all 3 of its heads are. Yep. I feel like I failed on my school graduation exam. I don't think I would want to have 2 heads. I know there's some people in real life who have 2 heads. I don't know how many. But it seems like it is probably pretty difficult to get a lot of stuff done with that. I would just feel really weird about sharing a body with someone. I'm good. For some reason that sounds familiar. Yes, just as I thought. That was a well-played battle. Why, it made me want to jump in and join in the fray too. Anyways, we should talk. But this isn't the place for that. Let's go back to reception. In the desert south of here, there's a Cypher research facility. It's been there since the Shadow Pokemon incident. It seemed to be abandoned for a long time, but recently I've seen groups of shady characters going inside. This is where the research lab was at. Shady characters were seen at a lab in the desert in the south. Are they somehow connected to Professor Crane's abduction? Maybe? Who knows? I guess we're gonna go and take a look though. After we quickly heal up though. That was the wrong button. Bonk, bonk, do, 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 do. Thank you, Mademoiselle. Mademoiselle. Thank you, Mademoiselle. Now, we could take on them on Battle Challenge right now if we wanted to, but there's no real point. We got places to be. Hi, Elise, you doing good? You can call me today to inform us that Pokeballs are now available at Agate Pokemart. You won't have to worry about running out anymore. Good luck, Elise. Running out? I haven't used any since Teddiursa. There hasn't been a single Shadow Pokemon. It does make me wonder if I should go and pick some up. Let me quickly check to see if I have a fair amount of Pokeballs. I only got 5. Alright, I'm gonna go and get Pokeballs. I'll be right back. Alright, I just went off and bought 20 Pokeballs, which should be more than enough for quite a while. I wanted to hold on to about half of my money in case we ever need healing items and stuff. Let's move on to the mysterious facility. Once used by Cypher, this facility was thought to be abandoned. And you know, something interesting I found out about myself between last game and this game is that because of my poor eyesight, yes, I do in fact wear glasses, I have some slight dyslexic symptoms, and that when I look at words, they don't get jumbled up, but they do get blurry if I look at too many words all in one place, which is a dyslexia-like symptom, despite me not actually having dyslexia. Very interesting. I mean, so many things make so much more sense. Okay, these are the rip-off Power Rangers. We are the Sextuplets. We are. We strike terror throughout the land, for we are the Hexagon Brothers. Sound off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get ready for these voices to change every single time, and for me to ultimately only refer to them all with the same voice. Wait, 5? That's it? 5? Aren't we missing someone? That's ridiculously impossible. Let me try this time. Count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? What did I say again? There is someone missing. But anyway, enough. He'll return soon enough, I'm sure. What we need to do, brothers, is this. Lock and load on this suspicious kid. Hey, you brat! This is no kiddie playground. We've been away a while, but this here real estate's belonged to Cypher for many a year. If you don't quit scurrying around, we'll have to tell your mommy. If you don't want that to happen, then run along home. Okay, so I take it we have to fight 6 people all in a row. Oh, your saturation got lowered. Oh well. That look on your face, it says you're not about to listen and go home obediently. Alright then, I'll play with you to while away the time if you want. Alright, bring it on. Now, I'm going to assume that these guys might all have Res 6, like Red 6. They're probably all going to have a Shadow Pokemon. Houndour, a Fire Dark type introduced in Gen 2. It's another one of those Pokemon where, despite being a Johto Pokemon, you cannot catch it until you go to Kanto, where it just kind of is hanging around at night. And it's a Shadow Pokemon. I will more than happily add a Dark Fighting type, or a Dark Fire type to my team. Okay, let's bite the Slugma. We will return the Houndour. But before I do that, like I said, a lot of the Pokemon in the last games weren't recatchable, and I got, or at least not that I know of, and I got pretty lucky on the ones that I accidentally, you know, killed, failed to capture, and then had to go back and get. So I just want to make sure that I definitely for sure get them this time. Shadow Blitz. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I'll keep it the same way I did last time though, where if I fail to catch a Shadow Pokemon, unless I was so close, I'll probably just redo the battle instead of like just save scumming over and over again. Okay, Houndour's getting low. I could probably return it another time, but I think I'm gonna bite it with Eevee, and I'll get the Slugma out of here. Let's bite the Houndour, return the Slugma. Man, they're doing a lot of damage for me having fought every trainer I possibly can. Unless they wanted me to battle at Mount Battle, but I feel like that's pretty early to be grinding up my team. Okay, yellow health should be good. I could do it a couple more times though. Okay, Slugma's gone, good. Da-da-da-da. Nice. I'm gonna heal up Teddiursa, and then I'm going to Sand Attack with Eevee, just so that way I can throw a couple Pokeballs without having to worry about it hitting me every single time. I also got a Premier Ball as a bonus for buying a bunch of Pokeballs all in a row. If I was smart, I should have bought them in 2 sets of 10 instead of 1 set of 20, because then they would have got 2 Premier Balls, but oh well, it's fine. Ooh, big yikes, okay. Okay, we're hanging in there. Okay, I'm good to start doing this, where I will bite and also throw a Pokeball. With luck, I'll catch it on the first ball. If it doesn't, it'll be lower health, and we'll have a better chance of catching next turn. Come on, get in that ball there, Houndour. Let's go! Nice. There we go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Houndour added to our team. You will serve me well, especially for your level. What the? I didn't read your line. Ah, I fell over it. Good enough. It works. I guess it helped to while away some time. All right, let's do a quick little heal up. We've got the potions for it. I don't want to end up losing anybody. Also, Teddiursa has got an item. Let's see what it is. What do you got? Antidote, okay. And then we can use Houndour. We'll lower its shadow gauge a little bit. And I'll probably do this in the way that whenever Teddiursa or Eevee reaches Houndour's level, I'll just switch to using the other one. Since Teddiursa is a little lower level right now, I will level it up first. Going home already? Or are you maybe looking to have a battle with me? Yes, I am. Let's do it then. I wonder what kind of water-type shadow Pokemon you're going to have. Blue 6. Horsey and Goldeen. We talked about Horsey. Goldeen, a water-type Pokemon. Well, kind of one of the worst water-type Pokemon in Generation 1. There's not really much else to say about it. It sure is a fish, and you don't have... Okay, well, you might, but none of these are your shadow Pokemon. I also forgot to heal up, which is not great. Let me do that quickly. That's a mistake on my part. It takes more potion like presses of A than I think it does. It's fine. It's all right. You're healed up now. That's all that matters. Goldeen goes down right away, as expected. Teddiursa close to a level up. Spheal. Generation 3, a water ice type. It can become one of the best water types in all of Generation 3. So I am more than happy to add this to my team right here. Horsey with a water gun that has the default splat sound effect. We'll return the Spheal. We could lick it, actually, and hope for a paralysis. Let's do that real quick. It'll also help me gauge what its stats are. It should have pretty good physical and special defense, as well as pretty good HP. It really is just a tanky Pokemon. Hey, we got the paralysis. Nice. Okay. Shadow Wave. All right. Didn't do a whole lot. Did slightly more there. Oof, yikes. All right, well, let's see here. I'm going to Shadow Blitz the Horsey, get out of here. I will return the Spheal. It's paralyzed, so hopefully it won't be able to hit me. Or even if it does, hopefully it'll just be a Shadow Wave again. It might no Shadow Shed, though, like Houndour does, and in which case it can shed off that paralysis. I assume that's what that move does. I don't know what else Shadow Shed would do. Maybe restore its stat changes. Okay, we can do a couple more returns. Maybe just one. It's okay. Hanging in there, not very effective. It's super effective, but also didn't do a whole lot of damage, so we're good. Might as well start off with the Pokeball while we're here, just on the odd chance that it captures. It is paralyzed, so my chances have gone up. The way I'll do this is I'll probably keep one Shadow Pokemon and one non-Shadow Pokemon in the front of my party. That way I can lower the heart gauge of one, but if it ever goes into reverse mode, I'll still have another Pokemon that can attack. And also I can continue to level up the non-Shadow Pokemon and gain experience. Uppity brat! Spheal joined my party, let's go! When I get serious, the consequences can be really bad. That's why I took it easy on you. I might end up wanting to go back and use some Pokemon Centers instead of relying on these items here, because I am going to very quickly run out of them. After this guy, I'll probably use potions one more time. So after the yellow guy, I will likely have to go back and use a Pokemon Center, which is fine. Didn't I tell you to go home? Are all 6 of these guys really gonna have Shadow Pokemon? That's a lot of Pokemon to throw at me right away. I guess they're letting me customize my team however I want, though. Hoot Hoot, Gen 2, a normal flying type. A lot of people think it should be a psychic type. Unfortunately, it's not. It's pretty good. There are better options, but it's pretty decent. And, let's see what it is. Baltoy, which is our choice here. Ground psychic type. Interesting. Pretty good. Generation 3. It's pretty dang decent, actually. I can't... I don't know. There's nothing I would say against it. It's a pretty good Pokemon. I am once again more than happy to add it to my team. Pretty decent selection here, I gotta say. Having Houndour, Teddiursa, Spheal, and Baltoy. They're all pretty good. might, unfortunately, end up benching Teddiursa just because it's good, but if they're going to give me this many Pokemon all right away, it might be more beneficial to start lowering their shadow gauges since I can have way more type coverage with them. But we'll see. If they give me something like a Sunkern, then Teddiursa can stay. But I'm going to get 6 Pokemon out of this, giving my pool of choices up to 8. Also, no one has to be a permanent team member. I can always swap off to lower some people's shadow gauges, and then, you know, switch back once I really have solidified someone on my team. Let's see if we can get the paralysis here. Not quite. That's okay. I don't really want to do anything with this. I guess I'll just call Houndour and keep trying to get the paralysis off. The next lick, anyways, I should be able to catch the Baltoy, so that'll be fine. Come on, give me the paralysis. Alright, that's fine. I'm just gonna start using items anyways. Toss a Pokeball over your way. Might as well do another lick. It's not really gonna affect anything. I'm probably gonna catch the Baltoy now anyways. And 1, and a 2, and a 3. Yay, there we go. Baltoy. Ba-da-da. Let's go. Now you've done it. Cool. Baltoy has joined my party. Let us quickly check out how let's check out how Houndour's shadow gauge is looking like. It is not so good. That's okay. All right, let's heal up so we can take on the next ones. Potion, the last one I'll do before I go back to the Pokemon Center. And next time on Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, I will take on the remaining 3 of these Rainbow 6, and then I guess we'll sort out our team a little bit and decide who we want to go forward with. And of course, investigate the weird going-ons in this newly reclaimed Cypher HQ. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.